Packers are now back in pads during their training camp practices, and this morning's workout was the first with heavy contact. Some would shy away from the thought of longer, more intense practices, but there's one who's not happy he's missing out. Today, right guard TJ Lang was once again a spectator. The Packers put him on the PUP list to start camp because of an off-season shoulder surgery. Lang initially thought he would be cleared for camp and says the team is just being cautious, something he may not exactly agree with.
I understand it. I don't necessarily agree with it or like it, but it is what it is. And I told them if I'm out for over a week, then I won't be happy. So the best way for us to get in shape is actually playing football. So I think it does become a little counterproductive if you wait too long. I mean, I don't want to be too far behind these guys when I do start practicing. So that's when you get in the risk of the compensation injuries and stuff like that. And that's the last thing I want to do.
Pre-snap penalties continue to be an issue for head coach Mike McCarthy, and second-year quarterback Brett Hundley has his hand in that. Hundley is learning from the best when it comes to the hard count and is now becoming more and more able to draw defenders off sides.
You got to act like the ball's about to come, you got to act like it's on one. I learned pretty much all of that from Aaron. So for it to work like it did today, it was really fun to see.
I was in there with him for a couple snaps, and yeah, he's definitely, that voice is fluctuating a little bit, so that's good to hear.
Brewers catcher Jonathan Lucroy, who is among the most rumored to be traded by Monday's upcoming deadline, took Game 4 against the Diamondbacks off. But despite potential distractions, the Brewers were looking to finish the series strong. Lucroy joined a healing Ryan Braun on the bench tonight, along with Jonathan Villar, benched for some bad base running again last night. 2-0 Diamondbacks in the third, but Hernan Perez with a 2-run shot off the scoreboard, his 6th this year. The Brewers rallied with 3 home runs in the 6th. Keon Broxton doubles to the wall to drive in a pair. 6-4 in the 9th, and trade bait Jeremy Jeffress gets his 24th save in 25 chances, and that should be good for some action before the deadline. 6-4 the final, Brewers win the series. In the first round of the PGA Championship at Baltusrol in New Jersey, Jason Day is having himself a day. The defending champ is sitting at 68, 2 under par. Jimmy Walker from the Fringe on 7 for birdie. He leads the way today with 5 under 65. Henrik Stenson had the best day in the group of major champions, a 3 under 67. And Dustin Johnson played his worst round since May with 2 double bogeys, finishing the day with a 7 over 77. Steve Stricker played his way into the PGA Championship with a 4th place finish at the Open, and he played himself into contention after round 1, the chip-in birdie on his final hole. He is 1 under. For now, Walker is setting the pace with Martin Kamer, who won the PGA at Whistling Straits in 2010. He is tied for 2nd with 2 others. Stenson in a group of 4, 2 shots back, and only 35 players managed to break par today. That's it for sports. Have a great night.